In this video, we're going to go through and start smoothing the data, what they call smoothing it. So let me turn some stuff off and switch to my elevation here. And notice that I did that and nothing happened because I had the wrong LES selected. So let's do that by elevation, and there we go. I had a little bit of a glitch in the matrix there. So let's zoom in and look at something. So this is the unsmoothed LES, just everything we've done before. When I cut a profile and I zoom in here, whoops, you see how thick this data is in that little band. So we've got over 3/10, around 3/10 of data verticality in that small swath that I drew right here. And that's due to the nature of the device we're using. This is not a high grade Regal scanner. So it's got a bit more noise in it, a bit more movement in the lasers. And by smoothing, we're going to take and compress this band down. So in order to do that, we're going to run yet another task. Let me close this so we've got a bit more space. And before I do that, let's take a note. I think we wrote this down, that we have 10 million points, 10.2 million. Okay, so we're going to go to point clouds, our point cloud task, and if you haven't already made a smooth LES from previous session, we're going to make one now. So we're going to hit this button to open our task manager. We're going to hit add and give it a name. The task that you're wanting is called smoothing point cloud. Pretty easy. We're going to hit OK, and we're going to hit OK. The feature geometry and source points we're going to leave alone for this tool because we've done no classification. We're going to give it an output location, so we're going to click this ellipsis. We'll come right here and do the same thing we did before. We're going to use the project link and give it another folder, and we're going to call it LES smooth. Put that backslash at the end and hit close. And we're going to leave everything else alone, leave it as tiled files, that way you don't have one large file and output all the points. I hit apply, and with the tool active, I'm going to hit my geoprocess, my execute, and let it run. Once it's done, it'll add another LES layer in here, so I just do the same thing. We're going to say LES aligned, debiased, and smoothed, and then drag it down here for some management. I want to make sure that that's the one I have active, and that is the one that is on. And once again, I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a profile. And if I zoom in now, I can see that it's gotten rid of some of that noise. It's down to 1 to 2/10 now. It just got rid of some noise. If I go to all points and let's ask scan, notice that I went from 10 million points to 5. So I just got rid of half of the points by the smoothing operation. So we're cutting this thing down and getting it less and less to make the processing speed faster and our deliverables smaller. And that's it for this video. The next one, we will start running some ground classification.